Monetarium is basically an annual gathering of people in the reserve ecosystem who want to come together and talk about how we can potentially create better money.
It's meant to be a place to discuss issues of the day in the reserve ecosystem, to meet people and build friendships and relationships, and also to kind of step back and think about like the really big questions of what we're trying to do. Because we always get, obsessed with the metrics and the day-to-day and what we have to do next week. So this is a time to kind of step back and think about the big picture.
Welcome to Monetarium 1. The idea with Reserve is ultimately to give birth to a currency that is stable on the scale of 1 month, on the scale of 1 year, on the scale of 1 decade, and even on the scale of 1 century.
Instead of your usual bands, what we did this time was have different colors represent each role. RSR holders, our token deployers. If you were attendee from a different crypto project, you've got different colors. And so that way during the networking, people could spot what each other's role was and kind of make friends that way.
I've had a great experience here. I feel like I'm coming back to school. We've spoken a lot about what happens with the Reserve protocol, what its future is, how DeFi works, but we've also had guest speakers outside like myself who come and educate people on broader topics. So I've learned a lot about portfolio management, I've learned a lot about the history of the gold standard, and of course, how to get yield in Reserve.
You get up, you come, you hear some fantastic talks about monetary policy, but not just monetary policy, all kinds of things that might concern stable currency.
For the first few years, we've got a domestic gold standard, and then we stay on the Bretton Woods system till 71. But once we go off this international tie to gold, then it's boom, we're off to the races. The question of an individual asset or a basket is an important one, and I'm glad you guys are thinking about it, but I really think the flexibility of the Reserve protocol is something that is very valuable, and I hope competition will allow you guys to create the best money possible, and I hope you can change the world.
In addition to those presentations, we opened it up for many different conversations to happen. We allowed anybody to create a roundtable on any topic, and those conversations for me were part of what made the weekend really awesome.
I got to learn a lot about how you yield farm in DeFi, which I think is something lots of people don't really understand in the wider community. Roundtables around how to use our tokens in real life.
You can be here and you can be heard and listened to, and you can have fun and make friends too.
Yeah, we just wanted the last day to be chill, almost a celebration of our time together, spend some time outside, get some time to just, hang out and, enjoy all these beautiful people and beautiful sights.
And it's a bunch of switchbacks, so you see the view, and then you dip into the woods, and then you walk across a tree bridge, and then you see the view. And then, just keep looping back and forth through that. It was really nice, lots of progressively higher views of beauty, and I got to talk about weird oracles and stablecoins and things of that nature for the whole hike, so that was pretty nice too.
I want Monetarium to be on the level of representation within the crypto industry as other conferences, because I view what's being built on the Reserve protocol to be of really tremendous importance to even the Ethereum roadmap.
I hope that everybody is excited to hear about what we talked about this year. I hope what we do in the next year that grows from these conversations inspires more people to join us in the future, and that we get to do it again.